Hello, I'm Third Will. Today I'm going to talk briefly about the media. Alright, the media is screwing things up, to be frank, in a lot of different areas. It seems like they're trying to go more for ratings and keeping up with reality television than they are actually trying to report substance or any type of truth. Um, there's the whole Benghazi attacks with ABC News, where they falsify ABC News more or less falsified emails that they exclusively had to to their viewers, and then didn't even recant when they were found to be false. Um, they were played off to that's how I reported it, and that's how I'm going to report it, more or less. There's the whole Ferguson debacle. So we have a young man who was shot. Okay. In a circumstance that was shady at best. We have some eyewitness statements that are biased towards the young man. Not to discredit them, but they are claimed to be his best friends and acquaintances. And then you have the lone officer, who was a white male in a predominant white police department in a predominantly black neighborhood. Now, the media and racial tension go way back. They have always loved stirring the pot on this because it makes good TV and it's good ratings. So, the police department, from everything I've read on the internet, and I cannot find through different news organizations, sources, trying to disprove any statements at the time of the accident released by the Ferguson Police Department. They kept it hush hush. Social media and multiple news outlets took a little bit of information and ran with it, including the number of times he was shot, the circumstances thereof, how many people witnessed it, and so on, which then fueled the ongoing riots that went on for several days. So that's the power that the media has. And with social media, it's gone even further. Facebook has been called into question for some of the social media news outlets that inhabit that dark part of the internet that we're all guilty of visiting. New York Times has pointed out that they have falsified on several occasions anything from elections to political views to who likes who as far as political candidates, which leads to the mass millions who receive those updates, read them, and then form an opinion and spread it as if it was gospel. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of it too, but I have learned to check my sources. So, this shit's gotta stop, to be frank. And I'm hoping in the next videos, one, I'll have a little bit more to talk about. This one's kind of open and shut, in my opinion. If you disagree with me, that's fine. I pity you. If you don't, cool. Go out there, look, research, check Google, check other sources, and really look into what's being said and how people react to it and see where it traces. Now, I'm not a tinfoil hat wearing kind of guy. I kind of believes it when I sees it kind of person. So I have watched great newsmen in my day, like Tom Brokaw or Robert Engel, unknown field reporter who covered Iraq. These guys are out there trying to uncover the truth. And I'm not saying that all journalists and all media is bad. They're not. Some of the news outlets have gone down to reality TV and TMZ land, where I would much rather read the National Enquirer than trust their judgment. However, there are still some good news outlets out there. You just got to look for them. I saw briefly a thing about the BBC coming into question. I'll have to look into that and give you guys an update. So, from here on in, this is Third Wheel. And if you guys have any questions, comments, you like or hate the video, let me know. Otherwise, subscribe and check out Mr. Zone Gaming and Nicking Zone Save the World. Thanks, and have a good night.